Namaste. In today's live video, I'm going to teach you the best health practices in winter according to Ayurveda. I repeat, the best health practices according to Ayurveda in winter that you'll be learning in this video. So if you watch this video completely till the end, you'll be able to understand how to mitigate the issues which crop up during the winter season. All right. So I hope you're ready to learn. Type RTL in the comment box. Type ready to learn. RTL. Okay. I hope you're really ready to learn. And let's begin today's live tutorial. All right. And if you're watching this live, right, put a comment saying live. If you're watching a replay of this, put a comment as replay. Okay. If you're watching live, put a comment down there saying live. And if you're watching a replay, just comment as replay. All right. So let's begin. Okay. First part. What is this? It is called Hemanta Rutu. Okay. Hemanta Rutu, or November to January. It's called Hemanta Rutu, the winter. Yes, it is called Hemanta because there is too much of wind and cold. So Hemanta Rutu. And in Hemanta Rutu, what happens? You see, Agni is very strong. Agni is very strong. Your digestive fire is automatically strong. Why? Because you see, in the winter, the atmosphere is cold. Correct? The atmosphere is cold. So your body needs to survive by keeping the heat locked inside the body. So it will not allow Agni to go out of your body. It will not allow Agni to go out of your body. So it's there, it's strong. The Agni is very strong now. Yes. So that is the second point you have to understand is Agni is very strong in winter. Okay. So what will happen is your Vata plus Pitta will mix and you will see you may have weight loss. Weight may decrease if you don't eat correctly. So fasting is not recommended if you are in winter. The only way you can do fasting is having a little early dinner. That's it. Doing fasting in winter is really not acceptable because pitta is already high in your system. Okay, during winter. All right, during winter, fasting is not recommended. Best to have the little early dinner and then do the natural way. Don't try to force the fasting in winter because Agni is strong. Since Agni is strong, you can always go for sweet, sour, and salty tastes in your food. These tastes, if you have in your food, it's very good during winter. I'll be telling you what are the other good practices as well as you go further into this video. All right. So sweet, sour, and salty foods are really good for you during the winter. You see, in our culture, always it already this has been integrated. If you see in the winter festivals, we have Christmas is there, we have Deepavali, lot of festivals where we make a lot of sweets. Do you agree with me? Yes. If you agree with me, type agree in the comment box. Type agree in the comment box if you agree with me. You make a lot of sweets. Correct? You eat so much sweet, so much celebration, so much heat across. You burst the crackers during the party. Just why you want to increase the heat in the atmosphere because the cold is so much there outside. So you have to increase it, right? So that is why. That is why you see in all the festivals during this winter season, generally sweet, sour, and salty. These foods will be there if you observe. If you observe it closely, these tastes will be the dominant taste. And see, the ancestors always used to design it for us like this. The ancestors used to follow Ayurveda system, not only Ayurvedic home tips. They used to follow the system, and that's how it was so useful. And I want you to also follow this. Okay, so sweet, sour, and salty, these are good tastes for winter. Then please follow Abhyanga, the oil massaging. Oil massage before a bath is very good. Which oils to use? Use the cold pressed versions. If you are a pitta or very individual who is very having heat issues, then coconut oil. If you are a person who is a vata or a kapha, then sesame oil. Yes, cold pressed sesame. Use it before bath. How much time? 20 to 30 minutes so that oil is absorbed. And what you can do then? You can use the bathing with little warm water. You would have seen my video on bathing, where I was told that it's good to bath with lukewarm water, but again, above the face, this eyes, head, it's always best to use little room temperature or cold water itself. Yes, and if you cannot bear the cold water or the room temperature water, little lukewarm. No warm, very warm water on the head, on the face, not good. Okay, you would already seen that in my previous video on bathing. If not, you can check my Facebook page for that, or I'll be attaching a video. If you're watching, I'll be uploading this on YouTube as well. I'll be attaching this video there of the bathing, how to bath correctly. Okay, so bath with little warm water to wash the oil off. Use powders like shikakai. You know shikakai. This is very good. Soap nut. You get a lot of powders, okay, which are really good to wash off the oil. Soap nut is there, shikakai is there. You can check it out. You can check out online, which will be really helpful for you. Okay, so what are the best foods? We already checked it. We already checked, right? What are the best foods? What are the best foods? Sweet, sour, and salty. We already checked this. So let's go on to the next point. Black gram, wheat, jaggery, milk, cold pressed oils, urad dal, all these are really good during winter. Why? Because they are little heavy to digest, and we understood in winter Agni is strong. So when Agni is strong, it can digest the heavy foods. So you see, so it's like a beautiful structure which Ayurveda has provided for each season. So now we are concentrating on winter. If you go to summer, there will be again. So again, I'll make a video on that as well. So you see, little heavy to digest foods are okay. Milk, jaggery, wheat, desi wheat. Okay, black gram, urad dal, dal makhni. You would have heard dal makhni, right? Very nice dish, right? I know you're really feeling that taste there. Yeah, if you are, yeah, if you do, yes, type yes in the comment box. If you felt the taste of dal makhni. Black gram, urad dal, jaggery, milk, cold pressed oils. All these are very good for the winters. Yes, type CC if you have understood till here. Type CC, crystal clear, if you have understood till here. Type CC in the comments, okay? If you have understood till here. Awesome, awesome. Let's go ahead. What are the two biggest problems in winter? What are the two biggest problems? What Ayurveda says is dryness and cold. Skin becomes dry and you feel a lot of cold in the body, correct? That is the biggest problem, dryness. So that's why Ayurveda suggests use the Abhyanga oil for mitigating dryness and cold. That's why it's telling take more and more foods which are heavy to digest so that the fire inside is always burning and it does not make you cold, it keeps you warm. Getting the point? Type MO if your mind is opened. Type MO, mind opened. Type MO if you are finding that your mind is open. Yes, using the thick blankets. So we already do this. Use the thick blankets and be warm. How? Already told you. Use the oils. Use the sweet and sour and salty foods. Use black gram, urad dal, wheat, jaggery, milk, cold pressed oils. These are very good. Yes, clear until here. Clear until here. I hope you are. I hope you are clear until here. Yes. Next, what can you do? Sunlight exposure. Sunlight exposure is great. If you see sunlight during the winter time, I know there is a lot of mist, fog, but if you get sunlight, best to get that 20-30 minutes of exposure to sunlight. Go to your terrace and just walk around when the sunlight is there. Yes, it's very good for you during this winter. Again, why? Because you got to keep yourself warm. Yes, you got to keep yourself warm, because or else the vata will increase. When the vata increases, the issue with the dryness, cold start increasing. Okay, let's revise it, right? Let's revise what we have learned until now. First, we learned the Hemant Rutu, that is November to January, that is the winter. Okay, what are the best foods for winter? Sweet, salt, and sour foods. These are good for winter. Next, Agni is strong, so don't do too much of fasting during winters. Okay. Next, oil massage is great. Abhyanga, it is great in winters. So follow Abhyanga Snana. At least once a week, do this. At least once a week, do the Abhyanga Snana. Next, bath with warm water, little warm water. Okay, I can say it can be lukewarm water also. And for how to bath well, you can check the video which I'll be putting it up. If in YouTube, I'll be attaching it. In Facebook, you can just scroll down my page and you'll get that video of how to bath correctly. Okay, that is the Next point. Next, what are the foods which are great? Black gram, urad dal, wheat, jaggery, milk, cold pressed oils. All these are amazing because they are little heavy to digest. Your fire is also high and it will keep you warm. Okay. Next, what are the two biggest diseases which can come in winter? Dryness and cold, which are vata diseases. Mainly it will be vata issues. Okay, so how to mitigate? Already shared with you. Oil massage, eating the little heavy to digest foods, keeping yourself warm, not exposing yourself to too much of cold, using thick blankets of cotton or any material as such. Use sunlight exposure to sunlight. See, for vata, the biggest medicine is oil on your skin, yes, and little bit oil in your foods also. Those are the biggest, what do you say, ramband to vata. If you use oil, you'll always be good. The pain will go because the oil will, it's like grease. It will keep on making the vata move. It will not keep it stuck somewhere. So it's really helpful. All right, it's really helpful. Okay, and these were the tips according to Ayurveda's ancient texts on how to live well during the winter season. How to live well during the winter season. The best health practices during winter. I hope you got a lot of amazing value from today's content. Yes, I hope you got a lot of value. If you did, hit that love symbol. Hit that love symbol. Pay this content forward. Share it on your wall. I want you to hit that share button and share it on your wall so that people get benefited and follow these practices so that they can mitigate the issues they face in winter season. Yes, and comment your top learning. What was your top takeaway? Comment it down below. It's not for the benefit of me, it's the benefit for you. When you see that, wow, okay, I saw this video, this was my top takeaway, then you understand, okay, you will remember that and you will implement. The more you remember that, the more you will implement. So put down your top takeaway in the comments. All right, and if you want to know more about my gut detox program, you can go into bit.ly/gut detox, bit.ly/gut detox. You can go into this link which will help you out and you can find it. I'll put it down in the comments for you. Okay, so you can go to that link, bit.ly/gut detox, okay, to know more about my gut detox program. This is Sachin from Self Healers Hub signing off until we meet again in our next upcoming tutorials. Until then, be healthy, be happy, be unique. Namaste. Bye bye. Comment your top learning. Come on.